Sound check, 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Sarah. Right, okie dokie. Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to a field in the middle of nowhere. New location for today. We just tried. This is a one-off. We're just trying it out. We're a bit distant. We're a bit further away than normal. Let me jump then. A cyclist just came past us. So hope you're all well. Hope everyone's having a nice weekend. We've got a Jet 2 taxiing out. Tom's looked on his phone. We are 1.2 nautical miles from the end of the runway.
Something like that. So hello everyone, by the way.
Yep, Tom's behind the camera. So we're relying on the zoom a bit today. We're on runway 14, so arrivals are going to come right over our head. And so we're in a nice location for that. Between arrivals and departures, we've got an absolutely stunning view. We can see for miles and miles and miles. We'll have a look at that later on. A cracking view of Emily Moore TV mast. And you've probably seen on the news as well, a massive fire's been burning away over, I think it's in the Huddersfield direction. We've been watching that. It has nearly gone out now. I'll show you what's left of it once this Jet 2's taken off.
We did make some videos of it, so I can show you.
Yeah, we'll put that on later on. Right, Paul Usher is first in the chat. Hello, Paul. Chris Tyler, second. How are you doing, Chris? Lou has joined the business class, and many, many thanks, Lou. So has Michael Forbes. I think Michael's been a member before. Thank you, Michael. Our Supermod Midnight Star. Hello, Sarah. How are you doing? Is in the chat. Alan Hargreaves, hello. Another Adam as well. Hello, Adam. Graham Tannehill. Hello, Graham. Paul Bentley, hello. Steve Kelly, good afternoon. Max Harris, hello, Max. Chuck Maurice, hello Chuck. And Supermod Jodie, hello, how are you doing? So yeah, a bit of a test stream is this. A location we might come back to in the winter when we get some nice crystal clear air. So that Jet 2 is just rolling away. Probably see when this rotates, actually it'll get pushed to the left. See the pilot fighting it. Wind's coming from the southeast. Karen, hey! Hello, Karen! Jodie says it's Huddersfield for the fire. West Bowling by the M606. Well, once that... Yeah, we'll have a look in a second. There's still quite a bit of smoke coming from it, but nowhere near what it was like earlier on. It was almost like an atom bomb had gone off earlier. The whole sky was just black. You've probably seen the pictures online. Kaz, hello. Robert Hilton, hello Robert. Mike D, hello Mike. Aviation Mad, hello Logan, how you doing? Hope you had a good birthday. Robert Hilton, how you doing, Robert? Andy and Jan, hello.
Yeah, there's the remains of it.
Yeah, that is the fire I've just been talking about. It's still smoking away, so it's probably not quite out yet, but it's about an hour ago, it was just, the whole sky was just black. It was billowing black smoke. Sure. Ow. No, I don't want to do that on mine. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to do it. He said to me now, how do you do it? I don't. Just love planes too. Hello, how are you doing? Alison Taylor. Hello, Alison. Leah Smith. Hello, Leah. Gemma Proctor, hello Gemma. Michael Thomas, hello Michael, in the USA. So looking on flight radar, we've got a whole swathe of arrivals coming. Looks like they're all going to turn up at the same time actually. How many was there, Tom?
Pushing on 10.
Wow. That, as Tom says, what's that big mast? That is Emily Moore TV mast. I think the top of that is almost 2,000 feet above sea level. It's one of the tallest structures around. Michael Percy, hello Michael. So yeah, new location, a cracking view. We'll give it a go just for today. Always like to try something a bit different every now and then. Graham Cox, hello.
We have an arrival.
Ah, and it is a 737-300. Which means it's Jet 2. So you can see we've got a nice clear view down the approach. This is Jet 2 from Parma with the lights on. If we catch these early enough, Tom, we might even be able to see the gear coming down. This one's down already. Hey, duck! It's quite a different angle as this. It's nice to see. You can see them fighting the wind. The wind's coming slightly from the right. It's not too windy. It's a stiff breeze today, but it's not too windy. Bosh. So anybody that's a local around here will know that it's pretty much, apart from this location, it's almost impossible to see down the runway. You certainly can't see from the other end. The airport being on top of a hill. It did take quite a bit of finding actually, did this spot. Jamie Pickles, hello. Jane Clark, hello Jane. Yeah, Robert says he'd like to get his airband radio up on the top of Emily Moore. Yeah, you'd be able to pick up, blimey, you'd probably be picking up France. Dot Brownlow, hello Dot. Love your feedback as well, guys, on this location. Let us know what you think. It's just as a one-off. We won't make a habit of it because we know it's a bit far away. Noel J, hello Noel. Melody Selensky, hello to you. Who is in the USA? Stuart Hodge, hello Stuart.
Tracking the runway.
That's unusual, the Jet 2 backtracking all the way down. They normally turn off and go down Delta. Nothing on the approach at the moment though, so not an issue. Stuart says great location. Yeah, it's nice for a change. The smoke from that fire is just about gone now, so I'm presuming they've got it under control. Lee Henderson, hello Lee. Paul saying, where are we? Where are we, Tom?
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's up on top of the Chevin, I think. Best described as. Cheers, Gemma. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what all the arrivals look like. Like I say, there's quite a lot of inbounds all coming at the same time fairly soon. Nicky Nacky Noo, hello to you. One good thing about this location, Tom, there's no blooming airport fence.
That's a bonus.
David Jones, how are you doing, David? Oh, David's having coffee and hobnobs while watching us. I hope they're chocolate ones. The biscuit you can dunk for a whole hour and it won't break. I bet you've never tried a chocolate hobnob, have you, Tom?
Probably not.
You've not lived. I'm going to have to buy you a packet. Andy and Jan says, how was parkrun this morning? I got on the podium, actually. Well, on the bottom step. But yeah, had a fairly decent run, actually. Chris Smith, hello Chris. Yeah, let's have a look around then while we're waiting and let's show you what we can see. So if we pan to the left a little bit, you can see the whole airport. See a couple of Jet 2 tails down there. Quite heavily zoomed in, by the way, guys. And that big big structure on the left is the roof of the industrial. I say industrial estate. I'm not sure what it is actually. What it's called? The big factory at to the left of the airport. You can see the big tower up on top of the above Cook Ridge as well. And then if we go around the other way, let's pan slowly. Come back across the runway. It's quite tricky to keep the camera still today because it is fairly windy. And there's multi-flights. Pretty much hidden behind the trees is the multi-flight hangars actually. And then you've got a lot of nothing, so if let's zoom out a little bit. And then check this out for a view, guys. If I zoom out to pretty much what it looks like in real life, you can see for absolutely miles and miles. What an amazing view. Absolutely stunning. right up on the hill in the distance. I'm not sure if you can make that one out. That's the hill just above where we live, actually. On the bottom, the final skyline, that final hill below there is Oxenhope and Haworth and Oakworth. That's where we live. That's where we travel from. Okay, I'll give the camera back to Tom. There's an aircraft on the runway. Lanza, lovely, good afternoon. Life with Jade and Amelia, hello to you. This is Ryanair that's just taxiing round the loop at the moment. And from this angle it makes you just realise just how wide that loop is. Yeah, Worth Valley Railway Land, that's right, just at the bottom of that hill. Rab Bam, hello to you. So this is Ryanair to Tenerife, just lining up runway 14. This is the 738 MAX. Karthik Travel World, hello to you. Another good thing about this location, we can keep his eye on our car as well. We're literally 20 yards from the car, which is a bonus. We've not had to lug all the stuff half a mile like normal. David Armitage, hello David. Rotate, V2. See it being slightly pushed to the left. Well, there's a helicopter, which I'm presuming might be about to drop into Coney Park. Adrian Burrows in Skipton. Hello, Adrian. Golf Sierra Echo November Sierra was the reg on that helicopter, which I think is dropping into Coney Park. Here it comes, hiding behind the tree. an EC-35 Eurocopter. They'll disappear behind the trees, dropping into Coney Park. Just love playing saying the fire was a wagon. It was it a few wagons or in the wagon factory? It was yeah, well, we'll put the video probably online later on. Where we did take a video when it was in full blaze.
What are you pressing?
Jake Smith, hello Jake. It's one of them funny days at the moment where it's cold if you take your jumper off, but it's too warm to have your jumper on. What do I do, Tom? I'm going to take it off. Yeah, so that whole batch of arrivals are about. They're going to start in about just over 10, maybe 15 minutes time. Whole load of Jet 2s coming towards us. There's 3 over Wales at the moment, 1 coming up the spine of the country, 1 north of London. There's a Bizjet coming up that's over London as well. A Ryanair over London, all heading this way. There's another aircraft over the English Channel. So there's a Jet 2 over the North Sea as well. So yeah, loads of arrivals coming. Max 7411, hello. Yeah, there's actually a couple of they're not sheep, Tom, I think they're goats.
I think you're right.
Yeah. sheep and goats and horses in the field. Goat's cheese, Tom. Have you ever had goat's cheese? It's very nice. Very nice. Goat's cheese and red onion marmalade. One of my favourites. Oh, there's one of them looking at us. Look, can you see him?
Yep.
Ooh. Now, back to the grass. Philip Hurst, hello Philip. Richard Greenwood, hello Richard. And Alfie T, who is down in Lanzarote, how are you doing? Andy and Jan says looks like a dozen trailers on fire. In fact, if you have a quick peek, Tom, it's not out. The fire's not out. You can still see a bit of smoke coming from it, but it's nearly out. I have to say it's under control. Still Still a little bit of smoke coming from that fire. Kev Willis, hello Kev. And Declan Hargreaves, hello Declan. The downside to being away from the airfield by a mile or so is when there's no movement, so I'm a bit stuck for things to look at, but we'll just keep the camera pointing in the right direction. Next arrivals is about 10 minutes out, maybe just over. Max, I think it was a few trucks or a truck warehouse that was on fire. You'll probably see pictures all over the news and the Facebook or Instagram later on. It was quite spectacular. Kev says we need a goat emoji. Something on the runway, Tom.
Yep, up sky.
The up sky looks very small from this distance. I don't think there's much point in trying to wave at him today. Arthur Clark, hello. Lou, hello to you. You might also hear some popping noises today, or some banging noises. I think there's a couple of gun clubs around here. I think there's a clay pigeon shoot just on the top of the hill. You have to choose one. What format will it bring up in? Farang Travels, hello. Mary Scott, hello Mary. And Richard Joy, hello Richard. Shall I try it? Alfie says Dewey, he's on the pushback.
Can see a blue tail. That'll be it.
Where are you looking?
You probably can't see that with your eyes.
Let me have a look on your screen. Whereabouts? Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, Trevor Smith, hello Trevor, says we're going to get a fly past from a Spitfire. Well, I did hear a propeller just go past a few moments ago. Is it going to come down the ILS? Hope we get a better view than we did last night when it was totally hidden. Yeah, I think is that just gone past here, Tom? Yeah, that's the noise I could hear was the SR-22. Right, keep your eyes open for a Spitfire then, Tom. Trev's normally pretty accurate. Right, it looks like it might be the one that's coming back down from Prestwick, actually. Right, I know where I'm looking now, so I'll keep his eyes open. Well, this is a bonus. I'm wondering as well, guys, if the Red Arrows will come back down today. They've been up at the air show up in Prestwick, or near Prestwick. Dave 76, hello. Yeah, Philip, you've hit the nail on the head there. It can be quiet for hours sometimes, and then it all goes mad. Thank you for the likes, guys. We've passed 100 already. Right, I've got my eyes looking down the ILS for a Spitfire. Tom says it's not on the... Oh, is it? So look. Ah, so it's more over that side. It's a bit similar to what it did last night then, isn't it? Going in the opposite direction. How high is it?
2,000 feet.
It's there. Oh, it's right over there. Right. Yeah, so it's skirting down the eastern side, actually. Have you got it?
Yep, there we go.
There we go, Spitfire. That's been up at the air show near Prestwick. Could have gone over the runway, couldn't it? Ooh, it has turned more to the right. It's going to buzz the tower. Is it coming this way or is it turning away?
It's coming this way.
Whoa. Oh, nice. Keep on that heading, Spitfire. Oh, maybe it is going to do a low approach over the runway then. Oh, check this out. Wow. Volume up, guys. Coming straight for us. Nice. So this will probably be a low approach and go around. Or is it a touch and go? Or is it landing?
It's either landing or a touch and go.
Well, when was the last time a Spitfire landed at Leeds? Seems like a while ago. Take off. Not direct. Tui is coming out to well, to backtrack and line up. Yeah, looks like the Spitfire, is it going into multi-flight? I think it is. Very nice. Lucas, hello to you. F. Dungus, hello. Tony Else, good afternoon, Tony. Yeah, Philip says, excellent, old boy. So we should have that batch of arrivals starting fairly soon as well. Wow, somebody in a sports car just gone past about 300 miles an hour. So Tui just lining up, runway 14. Dave says, can we do a shout out to Matty of Imagine Not Being Leeds? He's doing a charity walk from Manchester to Elland Road. Well, that's going in the right direction, I suppose. So yeah, well done, Matty. Says if anybody's around at 10 o'clock, go welcome him home. Gary Brown, hello Gary. Tui just rotating. Wow, that's a long one. That used all of the runway. We do have an arrival on the ILS as well. Not sure if we'll go early. If we'll get the gear coming down, Tom. It might be down already. Well, the lights have just come on. Joshua Leclerc, hello Joshua.
Yeah, gear already down.
Yeah, we might have to go a bit earlier to try and catch the gear then. Cameron Lee, hello Cameron. This is the start of the influx of arrivals. This is Jet 2 from Alicante. This is an 800 series 737 in the red and silver. So don't forget guys, if you've just tuned in, it's a bit of a test stream, is this? A bit of a different location, won't make a habit of it, we'll just every now and then, it'd be nice to get a different angle. Dan Fretwell, Mr. Parkrun, how are you doing? Hope you had a good one this morning. Cameron says, do you think the Lancaster will come here as well? You never know, we'll keep his fingers crossed. There'll be planes coming back from the air show up in by Prestwick. See the aircraft fighting the wind's coming from right to left. Bosh! kicking up some smoke. Isaac, hello. Next arrival's on the ILS, like it's in sight, Tom. Oh yeah, I can actually see 2 on the ILS. Oh, Dan got a PB this morning at Parkrun. Well done, buddy. Came 3rd this morning, Dan. Right, this one is another Jet 2. This is a 300 series 737 coming in from Almeria in Spain. Number 2 to land is another Jet 2, an 800 series 737 from Malaga. That is on the ILS behind this one. Jonathan RP, hello. Dan, a sub 25, excellent, well done, buddy. Not sure you could hear that on the camera then, but you can hear the vortex that sort of stays in the air after the aircraft's passed. It's like a distant fighter jet sort of sound. Chris Patton, hello. Donny Darklight, hello to you. Who's got our eyes on the Lancaster as well. Oh yeah, keep us informed. Danny says we've got a Bizjet 11 minutes out as well. I think that's a NetJets citation. Cameron, I hope you're right. Jet 2 from Malaga. They do make quite an impressive sound, them vortices when they come past us. Next aircraft already on the ILS. Heather Ruan, hello Heather. Philip says it's like Heathrow at the moment. If only it was like this all the time. Right, this is another Jet 2. This one's coming in from Faro in Portugal. Lights on. And 737-800, this one. Okay. This could actually be quite a good angle on a really windy day to see the how they handle the wind. Although I don't know how we'd handle the camera, quite exposed. Mr. Ricky, hello. Paul Roundtree, hello. A few of you in the chat now saying that the Lancaster might call in for fuel. That would be really nice. In fact, it would be absolutely amazing. Keep us fingers crossed. Next aircraft is on the ILS. Do we want to go early, Tom? See if we can get the gear coming down.
Can do.
Let's have a go. 737 HX5, hello. Chi Carter, how are you doing? Is the gear down already?
Yep.
Ah. I do tend to put the gear down quite a long way out. Well, if the Lancaster does turn up, we're in a fantastic location to catch it coming over. Okay, turn your volume up, guys, once this one's gone past, and just listen for the vortex. This is the hangover plane Jet 2 from Ibiza. The 300 series 737. Typical, now I've asked you to listen, it hasn't done it. Mr. Ricky, liking the location? Yep, it makes a change, it's a new location for us. We did come here a couple of weeks ago actually, just to suss it out, and I think you made a little short, didn't you, Tom, a little reel?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, first time streaming from this location. Just makes you realise quite how high the airport is as well. If you look in the background, there's no real land until the top of a hill, way out in the distance. Not actually too sure where that is out there.
go.
Where's it gone? It's just dropped into the field. Yeah, there is a red kite, a bird flying around at the moment. If it comes a bit closer, Tom was just going to try and zoom in on it then, but it's gone behind a tree. Really big bird. They're getting quite common as well. Yeah, I think the next to land's the Bizjet, the NetJets Bizjet. Red kite's down there. Fireman Sam, hello to you. Yes, we're about a mile away from the airport. Cheers, Cameron. High Flying Aviation says, look to the right and he'll wave. I think he's down by the end of the runway somewhere. See if we can see if you can see him, Tom, when we point the camera that way. Well, this is the Citation 680. This is in from Bern. Charlie Sierra Lima Tango Golf, the registration on that Cessna Citation 680. The arrivals just keep on coming as well. There's another one about to line up on the ILS. It's nice to see Leeds like this actually. We will not get this in the winter time. Andy Foster, excuse me, Andy Foster's Travels, hello. Helicopter as well, Tom, just a little Robinson, I think it is, going into Coney.
Where is he? There he is.
Golf Delta Hotel Alpha Mike. Next arrival is going to be a Ryanair 737-800 from Girona in northern Spain. That is in sight on the ILS. Paul Holt, how are you doing? Could you see High Flying Aviation waving back at us?
Sorry, I didn't look. I totally forgot.
I think we're a bit far away for that. I can see the next arrival in the distance. So got a bit of a gap between two trees and some electrical wires.
Yeah, landing gear not down yet now.
Alright, it should be coming down any second. Let's
Yep.
see if we can... here they go. High Flying Aviation is parked down at the end of the runway. Have they trimmed them trees back a bit down there yet? Don't think they have, which is a shame. Eurocopter that we saw about 20 minutes ago going into Coney, that's just lifted up and it's disappearing over the airfield as well at the moment. Right, here we go then. The old Ryanair. Nice to see the jets coming straight over us heads actually, we don't normally get this sort of angle. Bosh. Amazing how much smoke they kick up off them tyres. The arrivals keep on coming. There's another one on the ILS. About 5 or 6 miles out. Only mod in the chat is Sarah. Sarah's bossing it. Cheers, Sarah. I think Jodie's been in as well. Marjolein will be with Simon down at Manchester at the moment, I would imagine. Yeah, Andy Foster, something a bit different. That was the idea, just for a change, just for today. Adrian got the sound on that one. Yes, it's quite spectacular when they come past. Sometimes it's more noticeable than others. Jet 2 from Heraklion, this one, 800 series 737. This has been in the air for 4 hours, 5 minutes. Looks like we've got a little DA40 coming in as well, Tom. It's just orbiting at the moment, waiting to come in. Wobbling in the wind. Nathan Eccles, hello Nathan. Oh, the little DA40 swinging in there right behind us. Mr. Ricky says, are we near the pub? No, probably, I can see the pub, but we're not at the pub. Golf Oscar Charlie Charlie Hotel. There's the reg on that DA40. That was the sound of a runner just coming past us, it wasn't me running off. Mr. S, hello. Excuse me. Fireman Sam, yes, I think we're somewhere up in that location. We're about a mile away from the end of the runway. Sort of in the middle of nowhere, really. Andy Foster's travels flying to Cos on the 22nd. Excellent stuff. Next arrivals, about 5 or 10 minutes out, will be Ryanair from Lanzarote.
Aircraft taxiing out. Jet 2 737-300.
Scanning flight radar for the Lancaster at the moment. Looks to be over Blackpool at the moment. John Driscoll, hello John. Right, this is Jet 2 to, where did you say?
Jersey.
Jersey, down in the Channel Islands. 300 series 737. It's going round the loop, or taxiway Echo. Hey, Supermod Marjolein over in the Netherlands. Hello, warm welcome. I presume Simon must have just finished. Nice to see you. Linda, hello Linda. Marjolein's probably saying, where on earth are they? We're in a field with some goats and horses. Climbing away. Oh, I think Marjolein's still on at Manchester as well, waiting for the Emirates to depart. Bizarrely enough, Marjolein, we're in a location where if there's a chance we might see it as it climbs away from Manchester. We might be able to see that in the distance. I will be looking. I think we'd be lucky. I know on a very clear day you can see Manchester arrivals from up here. And departures if they come this way.
Is high flying aviation still there?
Yes, high flying aviation's down the end of the to the right of the runway. You see a couple of cars. I presume that's one of. That's probably him. Graham says it's just taken off, so right, well, I will keep my eyes open in the distance. There is some lower cloud down that way as well. In fact, oh no, I'm looking at something else. That's the Jet 2 that just took off climbing away. Yeah, there's some low cloud out that way, but it's broken, so we might see it. I think it was in the, was it the Destination Dubai livery this lunchtime as well? Ernie Spanton, hello, good afternoon.
Was he waving?
Was who waving? High Flying Aviation?
Yeah, someone looks to be waving.
It might well be then. We'll wave back. Yoo-hoo! Wendy Perkis, hello Wendy. Yeah, that's probably him actually. We're on mega zoom there, by the way, guys. The quality's a bit poor, but we got you. You can probably hear tractor noises as well. We are surrounded by farms. There's horses and sheep and goats and cows and tractors. He's in the chat, he says, that's me. Next arrivals on very long finals at the moment, quite about 5 or 6 miles back. This is the Ryanair from Lanzarote, 800 series 737, this one. So has anybody got any information on the Red Arrows, whether they're going to transit back down today? Well, let us know if you've got any info. I know they did come fairly close to this airport when they were going up. Presuming they might be coming back down today. Powell, LUFC, good afternoon. Owl says he's drunk. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, blimey. Claudio Gucci, hello. Who is in the city of Florence, nice. So Ryanair from Lanzarote. Been in the air 3 hours 50. Looking at the flight track of the Lancaster as well, it doesn't look like it's coming in our direction, which is a shame. That low cloud one there, you'd have got it. Mike D, how are you doing, Mike? John Kenneth Williams, hello John. Steve says it might be tomorrow for the Red Arrows coming back down. That.
Ops cars out.
Yeah, doesn't it look tiny?
Shall I try and get that flag?
Just looking in the distance for the A380 that's climbing away from Manchester. It must be in the clouds. You can see down there there's a mixture of low clouds and high clouds. If it was, if that cloud wasn't there, you would be able to see the A380 climbing away in the distance.
Fire's left it murky.
Not sure of the actual distance from here to that back hill, but I would imagine it's in the region of maybe 20 or 30 miles. It's a long way away. Yeah, but I'm not sure if it'd come through like that. I think that has that fire gone out now, Tom, over there?
Yeah, there's no smoke left.
You're determined to try and get that on, aren't you? Go on and try and do it. Press the thumbnail button. Right. Earlier on, guys, we've probably you probably know there was a big fire. A big, I think a few wagon trailers went up in the distance. There was loads of smoke. It's made the news. We did manage to catch a little video of it. I'm going to try and play it. We've not done this many times before, and I don't know what I'm doing. But right, let's try. Here we go. But guys, did that come through at your end? Yes. Yeah, so that fire, that quite a lot of smoke, and that was not as bad as it got. As we was driving up here, it was probably twice as bad as that. But yeah, quite spectacular. Ian Black, hello. Normally do a few hours, Ian. Andy and Jance is looking like 20 trailers burnt out. So we had a mass load of arrivals all coming in together. I'm presuming they're all probably going to go out at around about the same time as well. Anything coming in, Tom?
Have a look on flight radar.
Geraldo, right down in Brazil. Hello to you. Hola. And Patrick Corsack. Hello, Patrick. So there is more arrivals coming, but they're a fair way out at the moment. We've got an Aer Lingus over the Irish Sea and a Jet 2. Arini is coming up the spine of the country. And a couple of Jet 2s out over the North Sea as well. Wendy says I could see that fire from home. Oh, look at this. Oh, we've got a visitor. We've got a visitor. A very big visitor. If that comes and stands in front of us, Tom,
I'm not going to see the runway.
We won't see the runway. Making the goats move as well. Where are they all going? Patrick says there's a R44 going into Coney Park. I think that's been in and out for a last hour or so. Oh yeah, you're alright. Ian's got a friend on the inbound Skiathos flight. We should get that coming right over us heads. That's there. The helicopter that Patrick mentioned just popped into sight. Andy and Jan says the Lancaster looks to be heading towards Lady Bower Reservoir for a flypast. Dropped into Coney Park. Andy Foster's Travels saying I have to get myself to Skiathos sometimes. We keep thinking the same, don't we, Tom? It's,
yeah, I'm sure we'll go at some point.
Yeah, it's on the to-do list. It's just been so expensive this through these summer holidays, ridiculous prices. Craig Hume, very good afternoon, Craig. Guys, thanks for the likes. We've passed 200. Somebody out for a ride? Nice afternoon for a bike ride, actually. we're having what's called a Leeds lull at the moment. Ian says, are we at the cemetery end of the airport? Yes, and then keep going about a mile. Right back up on them hills behind. Alan Lee, hello Alan, and he's sent us a £5 super chat as well. Many thanks, buddy.
Cheers, Alan. It's very kind. Thank you.
Alan from Newcastle. Thank you, mate. It's very kind. Gabe Horn, hello to you. Missed them coming past yesterday, which was a shame. I was just about to finish work when they went past, so yep, managed to miss them. Marjoleine's put a link to our Facebook page. I'll pin that to the top of the chat. Many thanks. Yellow Book, good afternoon. Whoa, big B. Super Cooper, how are you doing? Neil Dance, hello. Jill Rogers, hello Jill. Come on Leeds, give us a movement.
I wonder if that Spitfire will go back out. Came in about an hour ago.
If it doesn't, we might have to have a drive round and see if we can get a photo before we go home. Anybody that's just joined the stream, there is a Spitfire at multi-flight at the moment. Came in about an hour ago. Breathing Tom, car coming past. Looking on flight radar, the inbound Arini from Guernsey, just to the south of Sheffield at the moment.
Is that next time?
Patrick says, where did the Spitfire go? East or west of multi-flight? I'm not too sure. I think it went down taxiway Lima, so I'm presuming it's gone on to multi-flight east. So yeah, the Lancaster's right down by the Arini actually, so I don't think that's coming in here. Definitely not. Yeah, the Lancaster's just past the Arini actually. Almost went right over the top of it. Craig says, why aren't we at our normal place? We're having a change. We're having a change. We thought we'd, it's a new location. We thought we'd just have a change.
It's good when there's some movements.
Yeah, it's good when there's some movements coming in, especially because they're on runway 14 as well. That was going to come right over us heads. Yeah, it's nice to have a change and do something a bit different every once in a while. We thought, so we did think about going and getting behind the fence, but yeah, we thought we'd have a change today. As it were a fall before. On your back, here comes another car. And again. There's loads of cars coming past us all of a sudden. There's a horse box coming now. Patrick reckons there might be a hawk coming for a fly past at 4:30. That'd be nice to see. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, this horse box coming past us as well. Tom, keep your legs in.
It's a tight road on here.
A couple of horses in the back of it as well. Susan Bowskill. Hello, Susan. Can actually see some of the taller buildings in Leeds city centre actually, Tom, just to the right of the tower. You can see that? I didn't really realise they were so high. I actually have quite a good view of the airfield from the top of there. You think they'd let us up to do a stream? Rocking heck, hello to you. Inbound Aer Lingus down to 7,000 feet, so that's getting closer.
Looks like we're going to have back-to-back ATRs with Arini just behind it.
Steve Jones, hello Steve. Now this is the problem with Leeds, when you get a massive run of arrivals like that, it tends to go quite dead for a while afterwards. Was it Ryanair pinging for departure? Going out to Girona. Oh, David Paul, 47, hello, reckons the Red Arrows might be coming over later on. Oh, fingers crossed. Certainly, it would be nice to see them come past. I don't think the air show up there runs into Sunday, does it? So they might be coming back down today, fingers crossed. Michael Plummer, hello to you. Liking the view down the runway. Yeah, there's not many places you can actually see straight down like this. Yeah, you certainly if you go any closer than this, you go down into the dip, and then you obviously can't see down the runway. There's quite a big dip before it goes back up again to the airport, and it doesn't actually go back up again until you're actually inside the airport grounds. So we have had to come back about a mile to get this view. Gemma says, have we brought the Jaffa cakes? No, we haven't. I saw some in the shop as well and I didn't get them. It was a new flavour, I think it was lemon and lime flavour. I was tempted by them raspberry donuts, Tom. So we've got some raspberry donuts instead.
A new flavour of Jaffa cakes, and you said no?
Yeah, I thought I'd save them for tomorrow. Hang my head in shame. Zishan, hello. Paul Taylor, hello Paul. There's potential to get two ATRs on the ILS at the same time here. They're quite close to each other. Marjolein says, oh God, how could you? I don't know if you can zoom out, Tom, but that is why I said no to the Jaffa cakes today.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Still not in sight. John Driscoll says, yum. It certainly is yum, it's very nice.
Manual focus.
Chuck Maurice, welcome back. Right, one of the ATRs on long finals. And this one will be Aer Lingus from Belfast. Yeah, Ryanair's taxiing out as well. The arena behind this one's going for a very long finals actually. In fact, it's going over Skipton. Adrian Burrows, look up. My goodness, Marjolein doesn't like donuts. Are you from this planet? How can you not like donuts? Full of jam as well. We actually had some at Blackpool, didn't we, Tom, the other week? And, oh, they were nice.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, we was a bit concerned today, guys, that the heat haze might be fairly bad because it was quite sunny earlier on, but thankfully it's clouded over and it's not too bad at the moment. So that was Aer Lingus from Belfast, ATR 72. The Ryanair's waiting to taxi out as well. The other Arena ATR is on long finals. Edward Ramsden, hello to you. So the Ryanair just backtracking the runway, 737-800 to Girona in northern Spain. I
think unless this one really gets his skates on, it might have to wait in the loop for the landing arena. I just had a bit of a fright there, Tom. What? I thought there was a massive dog bounding down that field towards us. It's not, it's a calf, a baby cow. Phew! And the NetJet citation that came in earlier, that's pinging as well. That's going out to Derry in Ireland. Edward, yes, all been well. We should be down at Manchester as per usual tomorrow. So this is Arini from Guernsey. Michael, yes, tomorrow there's a lunar eclipse, isn't there? The weather's not looking all that cracking tomorrow, is it? I believe it starts late afternoon as well, so we might actually still be live at Manchester. You never know, we might see it while we're live at Manchester. But yeah, I think the weather's looking a little bit sketchy tomorrow. So Arini's down, Ryanair's lining up. The runway almost looks like a ramp, doesn't it? Going along and then kicking up at the end. Bizarrely enough, the threshold elevation above sea level is actually higher at this end than the other end. It really doesn't look it from this angle, but it is. Michael Holling, hello Michael. Ryanair lifting off nice and early. You get lucky, I won't look here. For what? Right, inbound, right behind us, Tom. Sneaking in on us. This is Jet 2 from Tenerife South, an 800 series 737. Been in the air for 4 hours and 4 minutes. Supermod in the Netherlands saying going to be 28 degrees over there tomorrow. That's nice. In fact, that's very nice. It is not going to be that at Manchester. So that's Jet 2 from Tenerife. Wait for the smoke. Bosh! Terry Ferro, hello Terry. Terry's in Florida. Oh, nice. Terry, we've had a Spitfire come in. If you scroll the stream back about an hour or so, it's yeah, Spitfire came in. It's still in actually. There's another aircraft on long finals as well. Next one to come in is going to be Jet 2 from Skiathos. Said the friends on this one. Yeah, I think somebody in the chat earlier had a friend on this one. This is another 800 series 737. Quite a long way out yet. Lights on. Is the gear down?
Yep, gear down.
David H, who likes the location. Thank you, David. Yeah, we won't make a habit of coming to this location because it is a bit distant, but it's nice to do. It'll be nice to do every now and then. Bill Wilkinson in France, hello to you. Yeah, Chuck likes the view as well. So Jet 2 from Skiathos. Kieran, good afternoon. Not much smoke kicked up off that one. That must have been a butter landing. Jeffrey Dicker, hello. I prefer the red and silver. What do you reckon, Tom? Blue or red on Jet 2?
Yeah, the red one looks nice.
Yeah, especially in the sunshine. The red and silver A321 Neos that we see at Manchester in the sunshine look absolutely beautiful. David likes the blue one. A couple of aircraft on the move. There's another one on the ILS as well, Tom. They're starting to come in thick and fast again.
Yeah, they seem to come in batches. And then you get a dead spell.
Next to land is another Jet 2 738 from Zakynthos. David saying red and silver. I think a lot of people prefer the red one. Patrick likes the blue one.
Where's this from?
Tom says, where's this from? This is from Zakynthos. And this has been in the air for 3 hours 35 minutes. Duck! Really hear the vortexes coming off that one. Wow. Looks like quite a few departures taxiing out as well at the moment. Seven aircraft pinging on the ground at the moment. Jet 2 coming out, starting to make the backtrack down the runway. And the one on the runway doing the backtrack, going out to Dubrovnik. 300 series 737. Another Jet 2 coming out on the left as well. See that any second. Here it comes. blue one that's just coming out. That's going down to Fuerteventura. There we go, look, 2 Jet 2s on the runway. Tom's looking on flight radar, says we've got a Ryanair from Dublin 10 minutes out. Ian, take care, thank you. Yeah, Chuck says it's a bit breezy. It's blowing from a southeasterly direction today, hence we're on runway 14. It's not mega windy, but it's certainly a stiff breeze. Jeff Motts, hello. And Graham Tannehill, we owe Graham a massive thank you, Tom. Says he sent us a £40 PayPal for something to eat on the way home.
Wow, thank you, Graham.
Graham, wow, thank you, buddy.
Yep, we do owe you, thank you. Very kind.
So the call is yours, Tom, where we go for tea tonight.
We'll have a think.
Yeah, Graham, thank you, buddy, that's really kind. Right, Jet 2 just lining up. We've got the Citation on the right as well, just about to come out of multi-flight. The second Jet 2 as well in the loop, ready to roll. So the one that's on rolling away, that's going to Dubrovnik. Let's see where this one rotates. Yeah, Graham, it's really kind, buddy. Very much appreciated. Mr. Ricky has sent a Blue Sky membership as well. Thank you, buddy. That has gone to lurking, not working. There was a regular in the chat. Many thanks.
Yep, thank you, Ricky. It's very kind.
Rotate, come on. There we go. They almost look like they're going to go off the end, don't they? Jeff, thanks for bobbing in. Looks like there's another Jet 2 coming out as well. Like I said earlier, we had a lot of arrivals coming at the same time, so they're probably all going to go out at a similar time as well. It's a shame we don't live in one of these farms up here, Tom. We'd have a great view.
Yeah, perfect view of the runway from here.
You would. I think I'd build a tree house if I lived up here. A little spotting deck on. Michael says, are we at the royalty? No, we're actually... I can see the royalty. That's up on top of the hill. We're a bit further down. I don't know how to describe where we are. It's just a little track in the middle of nowhere. Andy Frelfall, hello. It says the fire was a truck yard. Certainly did kick up some smoke. Right, Jet 2 just about to roll away. Jodie, welcome back. Just noticed Deborah Mee's in the chat as well. Hello, Deborah. Deborah, how are you doing? Thomas Weir, hello to you. Martin Naylor, hello Martin. Shredderhead's there as well, big hello to you. So that was Jet 2 to Fuerteventura, climbing away. A couple more Jet 2s coming out as well. You like a donut, Tom?
Yeah, go on then.
Zishan, we're not 100% certain whether we're going to get a fly past from the Hawks. We will see. Kevin Charles, hello Kevin. Does anybody in the chat know what time the red arrows were actually displaying up at the air show today? Because if they are going to come back down, I would imagine it'll be straight after that. So Mr. S says we're in West Carlton. Glad somebody's given it a name, because we really are in the middle of nowhere. Very nice and peaceful up here, actually. B-Ban, hello to you. Martin Allen, hello Martin. Joe, hello. Right. Joe says the Reds are displaying at 4:30 up there, so we'll give them half an hour, 5 o'clock. You never know, they might come down. What have you seen? Tom spotted an arrival in the distance.
This will be Ryanair from Dublin.
The aircraft in the loop at the moment are holding for the arrival of this one, so we're not missing them. Next to depart, by the way, is Jet 2 to Parma, a red and silver 737-300. Two Jet 2s in the loop at the moment. One's red, one's blue. The blue one is going out to Malaga. They are both 300 series in the loop. This is, like Tom says, the Ryanair 403 Hotel from Dublin, 737-800. Maltese reg on this one, 9HQ EQ. Down with a bump. Jet 2 just lining up. Steve says the Reds are airborne at Prestwick to do the display. Alan Bewley, hello Alan. Cosmo Joe, hello. Go for it, Chuck. Okay, Jet 2 to Palmer, rolling away.
Not really, yeah.
Okay, I'll rephrase that, about to roll away. We do have an inbound Jet 2 from Rhodes as well, just a couple of minutes out. Just downwind at the moment. Oh yeah, the Bizjet's coming out as well. That is the Citation we saw land earlier, Citation 680. Which is going out to Derry in Ireland. So that will come down the runway and disappear into the loop. Is that in the loop?
Is it?
I think so.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Is it?
No, that's not in the loop, I don't think.
Are you sure?
Look at my screen.
It's hard to tell from this angle. You might be right. High Flying Aviation, thank you, says it's not in the loop. It's hard to tell from up here, so it's obviously gone onto taxiway Alpha then to get out of the way of that departing Jet 2. Should come back out then onto the runway and then down into the loop. Matt Healy, hello Matt. David Hill. Good afternoon, David. Now, is the citation going to backtrack, or is it taking it from Alpha? Looks like it's taking it from Alpha. So that'll have upset High Flying Aviation, who's down by the loop, probably wanting to take a picture. Graham Cox says the Reds are going to Newcastle because they're going to do a fly past at the Great North Run tomorrow. They won't be coming down this way then. Thank you for that. Yeah, the next inbound's just swinging onto the ILS. Jet 2 from Rhodes. Razor M, hello. Patrick says the Spitfire's pinging. So looks like it's going back out again. So that's probably been in about an hour or so, hasn't it? Maybe an hour and a half. That's NetJets to Derry, just lifting off. Yeah, going up like a rocket. Billy, hello to you. The Spitfire came in from the air show up near Prestwick. Not sure why it's called here, unless it's called in for fuel. Right, so this is Jet 2 from Rhodes, a 737-800. I think this is in the red and silver colours as well. Hey, are you alright? Hammy Man Travels, better known as Bob in Addingham. How are you doing, Bob? Chuck Maurice, take care. Right, Ryanair coming out for departure now. Just about to enter and backtrack. Jet 2 doing a 180 on the runway as well. That must have just slightly gone past taxiway Delta. Got one of the ATRs coming out as well, Aer Lingus ATR. Aer Lingus will be going back to Belfast.
And Lingus also taking the backtrack.
Darren 747, who's in Tenerife? Hello to you. Anthony James, hello Anthony. Furry Callum, hello. Is it Furry or Fury? He says, whereabouts is this spot? So yeah, we're set back about a mile. Right, Ryanair lining up. Aer Lingus going into the loop. Ryanair is going out to Riga. Yeah, we're very much relying on the camera's zoom today to get us in there. R44 going past us at the moment. Bob says the Spitfire is on the move as well. I think Darren's trying to make everybody jealous. Chilling out by the pool. Sarah says we're close to 300 likes. Thanks guys. Much appreciated.
There's the helicopter that's just dropping into Coney Park.
Golf Delta Hotel Alpha Mike was that helicopter. R44. Aer Lingus ATR going back to Belfast, just about to roll.
Shall we try a ×2 zoom for this one, Tom? I know
We've been on that most of the stream.
Have we? That will. Yeah, you're probably noticing a drop in quality then when we're going to digital zoom, but try a ×4 then. Let's see what that looks like.
Oh, that's too much.
Go on then, just for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, the quality's totally gone. Like I say, we are set back about a mile. All good fun.
There's a Spitfire over there then, somewhere.
On the right. Is that what we can hear? We can hear a growl. It's coming out now. Just looking on flight radar, it does look like the Spitfire is taxiing out. It's there, just to the right of them red lights. Can hear it growling and popping. Callum, yes. Well, certainly didn't think I'd be seeing that today. Land's lovely, says I would love to have a go on that. There was flying pleasure flights out of Leeds East a couple of weeks ago, and believe me, it ain't cheap. Martin, did it fly over your house when it came in? It did land on runway 14. We've got a nice view of it coming in actually. Can you see Marjolein over there, Tom? She's basically behind that hill.
Couple of 100 miles behind that hill.
It's in about that direction though. Martin was out shopping and missed it, oh dear. Looks like we've got a Jet 2 coming out for departure as well. Oh, mind your back. Oh no, it's turned off.
There we go, Spitfire's airborne. Carol McGinty, hello. That's an early left turn. Can just hear it in the distance, that sounds great. And that is disappearing off to the east. Oh yeah. Gone. There we go, behind the tree. Well, that was I think that was today's treat. Oh, right behind you, Tom. Wow, this is sneaking in on us. Enough times two. Jet 2 from Heraklion. Been in the air for 4 hours, 10 minutes, that one. Sue Openshaw. Hello, Sue. How are you doing? Dragonfly. One Jet 2 in, one Jet 2 out. Jet 2 taxiing out is going out to Paphos in Cyprus, 737-800.
You went straight down from this runway to set up the wheel lines and
Really? Lee W, hello to you. Yeah, it can be a bit like it's not very nice down there at later on in the evening. Dan Smith. Hello, Dan. Yeah, a few of you are talking about the area by the cemetery, the lay-by in. That goes back to getting them trees cut down, doesn't it? And all the bushes down there. It's so overgrown. All the people that are down there getting up to no good. They're hidden, aren't they? And nobody can see them, and that's because of the overgrown vegetation. Maybe if it was all cut back and pruned, we'd all be able to see again, and maybe the people that were causing all the bother and smoking drugs and dropping all the litter might just disappear off somewhere else where it's a bit more private. Neil Page, hello Neil. Apparently we're in West Carlton.
Apparently.
Jet 2 on the runway, just about to roll. Another one coming out as well. Tom's found a KLM on flight radar. How far is that away?
Down to 10,000 feet.
Oh, right, that's not a million miles out then. Dan, we do Manchester on Sundays. Right, next to go then, Jet 2 to Kefalonia, lined up and ready. Get that hurt. Callum, I don't have that app, I'm afraid. Looks like Arini has pushed back as well. Patrick, you're kind of right there. You'd need a very, very big zoom. Does almost look like they're going to fly off the end, doesn't it, when they're taking off, but there is quite a lot of runway after the brow of that hill. You can see two big blobs of paint on the runway right on the top. That is the ideal touchdown zone for runway 32. So there is quite a lot of runway actually going down the other side. It is like a bit of a lump in the middle. Callum, yeah, you'll be alright with binoculars. If you're coming by car, it would be easier probably for you to be on the top road by the after the royalty. There's a few laybys up there. You can just pull in and you get a similar sort of a view, but probably maybe another 300 or 400 yards further back. Pretty much on skyline. There over that tree. That one.
PC6.
That's doing that survey work, isn't it? Can you see that? There it goes. It's going to turn in a second. That is a PC6 doing some survey work. Can you see it, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been going up and down, up and down, up and down for quite a while. See it on flight radar. Can't give you the registration. It's showing us not available on flight radar. Looks like it's about to make the turn to go back up again. It's making pretty patterns on flight radar. Jodie, hello to you. And Jodie, Supermod Jodie, hello, welcome back. Next arrival's just coming into sight, Tom. It's a long old way back. Should be the KLM, I think. And Trevor, thank you, Trevor, says that PC6 was Delta Fox India Papa Sierra, the aircraft that is at Leeds East. In fact, I think we saw that at Leeds East last time we was there. Cheers, Trevor.
Just behind the tree to us at the minute. Should have gone a bit to the left.
Yeah, that's a bit more to the to our right than the last few, isn't it? That should swing back in. We owe Trevor thank you as well, because I think Trev's, I don't know if he runs it or his part runs it with somebody else, a Facebook group for Leeds Bradford Airport, and he says we can put our scheduled streams on there when we make a Leeds stream. So Trev, many thanks for that. I think Dave Wooler has given us the nod as well, so appreciated. If you'd like to put a link to that Facebook page on the chat, feel free to do so.
He's backtracking.
Yeah, Reenie's backtracking behind us. I think that will have to wait for the KLM before it departs. James Martin down in Abu Dhabi, hello. Michael Forbes, hello to you. So this is KLM, an Embraer from Amsterdam. Embraer 190. Yeah, good chance to turn that chap blue. Probably hear some clippity clap. There's a couple of horses coming towards us. Arena just lining up, going back down to Guernsey. Chris Tyler. Hello, Chris. Stunning camera work, says James.
Cheers, James.
Oh, that's early. Yeah, up very early. And yeah, they were advertising flights from Leeds down to Guernsey for about 69 quid, which isn't bad. Yeah, a few people in the chat have said a nice location. We'll come back here again. We won't make a habit of it. It is a bit distant. Next time we'll get back a bit closer. But yeah, every now and then we'll come to this this spot, and especially when they're on runway 14. Just while we've got a break in the traffic, guys, we can actually a very clear view of the windmills, which are quite close to where we live. We showed it early on in the stream. Just steal the camera off Tom for a second. Pan this one right round. Where we're looking, there we go. Just see the windmills upon that is the top of Ovenden Moor. Now the tops of them windmills over there are over 1,700 feet above sea level. And as you come down that hill in front of them, That's down into Oxenhope, and then down into the Worth Valley, and that's where me and Tom live, down in the bottom of there. Oops. Come on, camera, wakey wakey. Tom, the camera's packed in.
What have you done?
There we go.
Oh, man. Sorry.
Yeah, home sweet home. Which is where we're heading back to fairly soon. I think we'll let this stream get to about 3 hours, we're nearly there, and then we'll call it a day for today, and we'll do it all again tomorrow down at Manchester. There you go, Tom, have your camera back.
Thank you.
There is another plane taxiing out. And a massive thank you and a big hello to Dean Kerbo, who's in the UK. Sent us a $50 super chat. Dean, thank you, buddy.
Wow, thank you, Dean. That's very kind. Thank you so much.
And he says he's swilling down the pints. Hey, steady on. Is that beer? Good old bit of beer, bitter, yeah. Cider, lager. But many thanks, Dean. That's really kind, buddy. It's a big help for the weekend. Thank you so much. And enjoy the rest of your stay over here, by the way. It says he's in Burford. I've never heard of Burford. Where's Burford? Anybody know where Burford is? Big hello to Patty as well. Hope you're both well.
Are we making this our last one? I think our next arrival's taxiing on the ground at Jersey.
Wow, oh, so that's a while off. Okie dokie then. Well, yeah, we was planning on a 3-hour stream, and it is. It's almost 3 hours, so that's yeah, it's worked out well. So yeah, we'll make this the last one then. Jet 2 737-800 about to line up. The wind's picking up a bit actually. You can probably hear that on the mic. Dean's on the lager. Oh, take it steady. Jane says Cotswolds. Cotswolds is correct. I think you've been up in Edinburgh as well. Hope you had a nice time up there. Jet 2 to Antalya that's just rolling away. So I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. It's been a different view, hasn't it? I know we're a bit distant, but it's made a nice change. It's nice to do something different every now and then. Massive thank you to the moderators for being there and looking after us all. Thank you. Really appreciated. Yeah, nice to catch the Spitfire as well. Right guys, we'll wrap that one up then. So thank you for the likes, or the 300 likes. It's very kind and much appreciated. Super chats, gifted memberships, many thanks. I think there's a couple of memberships taken out actually before we started the stream as well, so thank you for that. Big thank you to Graham and Dean and Alan. Say again? Which one? Tom says, can I see the plane with the naked eye? It's because I've seen it on flight radar. It's the Tecnam, isn't it?
Yep.
with the naked eye, oh, I can just see it. Just coming onto the runway now. Yeah, it shows just how far away we are. That is the base Tecnam that's just about to depart. Yeah, so we'll be live again tomorrow, all being well, down at Manchester, usual time. Hopefully the internet will be better than last week. It was a real struggle last week. Fingers crossed. And thank you for all your kind comments in the chat as well. So right guys, take care, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care, bye.
Bye everyone.